Hi everyone, welcome back to Our Enchanted Budget. Today I have some leftover money from my fun spending buffer miscellaneous envelope. It's not really called that, it's really called miscellaneous, but I was calling it fun money or spending money or buffer before. Anyway, I'm doing a leftover Wednesday, and this one, because it's coming from miscellaneous money, formerly known as fun money, formerly known to me as fun money, I decided that I'm gonna make it kind of like a Disney money. It's not to fund the whole vacation because I'm working with $200 a week. That's for some of the expenses, and my husband has his own money and savings, so it's not to cover the whole Disney vacation because it's expensive to go to Disney. But I figured I could use this money for extra shopping, like souvenirs. We have two girls. They love all kinds of girly things. They love like accessories, jewelries, princess dresses, purses, backpacks, stuffies, Minnie ears or Mickey ears or whatever you want to call it. I try to not buy anything for myself when I go there. Memories and honestly eating yummy food are enough for me. But it's good to have extra money so I can say yes to all the things that the girls might want. And snacks, this is really for me. I love snacks. The actual meals are good too, but I like to buy those maple popcorn from Epcot. I actually only used to get the caramel popcorn from Germany Pavilion, but I tried the maple popcorn last time I went, and it was, I want to say, like, I liked that better. It was kind of like lighter, crunchier popcorn than like really sugary, like heavy popcorn. I like the caramel popcorn just as much, but I think the maple one's like so easy to eat, and that's why it's popcorn. Not just maple popcorn, but my all-time favorite, at least for now, is the popcorn, like make your own popcorn from what is it called? Something confectionery in Magic Kingdom, the Main Street. It's like one of the first stores you see when you come in, and you can start with like butter popcorn, kettle corn, caramel, and last time we went there was like a blue one, starlight popcorn, and you can add all kinds of toppings like chocolate sauce, sprinkles, different kinds of candies, M&Ms. I just like to get dark chocolate sauce, mini marshmallow, and M&Ms. Anyway, so that is what this is. I could just keep talking about what snacks I like from Disney, but my obsession lately has been popcorn, so that's why it's all popcorn. And I couldn't find any like Dole Whip color like icon, so this is supposed to be a Dole Whip, and I couldn't use Mickey pretzel, so supposed to be Mickey pretzel, and this is like Gideon's cookies, or the one in Hollywood Studios. I like Gideon's cookies, but not everybody likes Gideon's. But I think the one in Hollywood Studios is like a really good chocolate chip cookie. And you know what I forgot here? Pink donut. I love the pink donuts from the coffee stand, Joffrey's stand. I love that one. Last time I did try a chocolate one. I think that was fine too, but I don't know what it is. The pink donut somehow tasted better. And then this one, I put Ride Pass. I've made the Lightning Lane one too, but I was thinking if I were to, put this on Etsy or something, maybe Ride Pass would be like more, I don't know, widely applicable. Like, I don't go to any other theme parks, but you know, you have like Busch Gardens and Dollywood, and I don't know if they have ride passes, but you know, some, like if you go to like a carnival, you have to pay to get in, but sometimes you have to pay to ride the ride too. So I figured ride pass would be, you know, more general. Like if we were to go somewhere else too, like this will be less specific to Disney. Sorry about the cut. Anyway, I was just saying that, you know, this is just an empty box again to put the savings challenges in after I do them. And I'm actually kind of liking this system because I didn't have to spend extra money, but also I love these cans. It's Disney. It's cute. And Pooh Bear's my favorite. So now one problem I have is I made all these because I was really in the zone and I was making them. I don't know what kind of game I'm going to play. If you have a suggestion on what to play or how to play this, let me know and I'm happy to play it the way you say it. I didn't even specify the amount, you guys. But at the same time, I put completion dates, so I could print out more and, you know, I can complete one in November or December, and then I can have another one, and then you know, that could be the next one, and it'll be clear how many times I finished it. You know, I do have the $30 from last week's fun money because we were out of town for some of it and I didn't use any of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 30. So I mean, realistically, snacks, one snack is gonna cost at least $5. I would say like maybe like a Dole Whip or something could be like $5, but honestly I'm not even sure. So I think I'm just gonna have to make each one $5, which, or I could do it more times and make me feel like I'm winning by making it like $3. Then maybe 2 icons can be like one snack. Because if I remember, I think the maple popcorn was $7 if I wasn't getting a bucket, and the refill will then be like $2-3. So just to make me feel better, let's make each popcorn $3. And then we'll go from there. Maybe next time I can do it more, do it at a higher value. Ride pass. So when we went last time, my youngest didn't need a pass yet, but the next time we go, we don't have any planned yet, but next time we go, I'm pretty sure she will be old enough to have to purchase a pass. So that means if we get a lightning lane, we have to get a lightning lane for 4 people. So even if it's like $20 per person per day, and I think that's kind of like a low estimate unless you're doing like Animal Kingdom, we only did lightning lanes for Hollywood Studios because Animal Kingdom and Epcot don't have a lot of rides that require lightning lanes that are of interest to us. And Magic Kingdom, a lot of the rides are like still too, like the kids are too short for them. And I'm sorry if you're not interested in this. I went into a tangent about Disney. I love Disney and Disney World. So, you know, I could make a separate video on another travel channel that I'm starting. I could talk more about it. But so anyway, what I was saying is it's like at least $20 a person per day. So just to be safe, I feel like at least for a week-long trip, I would need to budget like $100 for Lightning Lane Pass for a family of 4 if I'm doing just like one day. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 20. So if I do like $5 each, one is enough, right? Okay, I guess we'll do one each because I mean, that's how much it's gonna cost. Oh, you know what? I should have filled out the total on this side too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 60. And you know, like other folks in the budgeting community have those cute pink calculators. I don't have any cute calculators, guys. I have like the TI calculator from, you know, when I was in school, and I usually just use my phone, which I'm filming on my phone, so I can't use it. So I'm just gonna have to use my brain. Maybe one day I'll invest into like a cute calculator, but at the same time, I'm not doing like a lot of complicated additions, subtractions. So if I make a mistake, just let me know in the comments, guys. Okay, so shopping. So this is kind of a wild card because, like I said, I try not to buy souvenirs. So many times I get tempted to buy them, but then like once I'm out of the Disney bubble, a lot of times I think to myself, like, where am I gonna wear that to? Or, you know, like I like the idea of mini Mickey ears, but I like to wear hats when I'm at Disney World because it gives me a little bit of shade over my face. And you know, it's probably not the best practice, but I put a sunscreen and makeup on in the morning, and I just put a hat on, and I try to just avoid the sun so I don't have to reapply on my face. I need to find a good alternative like to like reapply, but like yeah, it's so like if I were to wear mini ears, I just can't like imagine myself putting on sunscreen on top of makeup in the heat. Like it's all gonna melt off within a couple hours, right? At least for me. So mini ears, you know, and clothes, I try not to buy them. For the girls, I feel like maybe both of them together, they spent like $100 last time we went, and we were, you know, having to say, no, you can't get everything you want. And I think that's fine, but I don't know. Sometimes I wish I could just like let them get more. But they did have fun, and they did get like the one thing they really, really wanted. So, and you know, they were happy about it. So I think that was good. So long story short, at least $100. Oops, I'm so sorry. I keep banging on the table, and this tripod is like attached to the table, so it just shakes whenever I touch it, and I really apologize if it keeps shaking. So I'm thinking like, I don't know, at least $100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. I try to do at least like I try to do 20 icons per sheet to make things easier. So if this is 20 shopping bags, I guess $5 each, like the Lightning Lane would work. So you know, this challenge might not go as quickly, but that's okay. $5. And if we finish this, because like if I don't use if I don't use the fund money, and a lot of the times I don't because I don't go out of the house. I mean, during the week I really don't go out of the house. So, I don't really use the fund money. If the kids are off school, I try to do like free things, like go to the library or the park. Now, I might have to spend more money because it's gonna get colder and we might not be able to go to the park if it gets too cold or rainy, and library might get too crowded because then everybody wants to go inside and then let's go to the library. So I don't know. And then I guess we could go to indoor playground too, or buy some arts and crafts. But making these saving challenges made me think maybe I can make coloring pages for the kids too. I don't know. Maybe that'll be fun for them to do. Anyways, that's a tangent. I'm sorry. So today I have 30. And then I kind of made you guys sit through me thinking through what each icon is worth and how much I'm going to save in total. So for this one, this week I literally had no plans and I didn't even think about it because I was so excited that I made these and I was so ready to share with y'all and get started. So I have no plans of how to play this game. So I'm sorry. So this week I already made you sit through over 10 minutes of this. So I think I'm just gonna go from left to right until I run out of money. So shopping, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Snack, 1, 2, 3. Ride pass, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shopping, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Snack, 1, 2, 3. Ride pass, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I have 3 leftovers. No, never mind. I have 4 leftover. So I can do another snack, and I guess maybe this can go back into our regular fun money miscellaneous folder. Let's do that for now because like I said, I was too excited to start this and I didn't plan it very well. Okay, so shopping has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Well, this is exciting. Let's see. Am I gonna be able to see this color? We'll find out. Not really. Okay. We'll do red then. Oh, see, now I can see. And what did I say? It was $10 maybe? I'll double count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 shopping bags with. Oh, I need those clips. If you guys have any ideas of what to do with the kids on a rainy day or generally at home that is not going to the park or the library, or we don't use screen time as in iPad or tablets, but we do TV time, and I try not to use it, but otherwise it's usually coloring, magnet tiles, Play-Doh, slime. For my oldest, sometimes little math and a writing, you know, writing letters and stuff. But otherwise, you know, like a pretend play, you know, we pretend to be, I pretend to be like airline, not pilots, the attendants, and they're the customers. And we're always going to Disney in that scenario, you know, because we do that. And, you know, that's fun. But, you know, if you have other ideas for kids to do on a rainy day, that'll be great. Because sometimes I just run out of ideas and, you know, it's hard sometimes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 3 popcorns on the card, but in reality it'll be like 1 popcorn, 1 maple popcorn, and some change. Okay, what color should I use? Orange? You know, I really actually want to like color the popcorn and like the different parts of the popcorn and like handbags different colors. I don't know, would that be annoying? I'm gonna do it. And I'm sorry, there's a helicopter nearby if you can hear it. Let me pause. Okay, sorry about the cut. I was just coloring the 3 popcorn icons. And okay. This will definitely motivate me to not spend the fun money or miscellaneous money, because these are kind of like higher values. Again, you know, it's not like high values compared to some of the other savings challenges that other people do, but it's higher than Mini Mondays and Tiny Tuesdays. So I would love to color in more popcorns. Like I said, I love eating snacks at Disney World. I feel like I like snacks more than the meals themselves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 lining bolts. So this one, I decided to do the lining bolts in the color. So I'm just gonna have to color the already yellow lining bolts in a different color. How about I make it a stripe? There we go. Is that right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yay! Cool. So we'll have to decide what to do with this dollar. Most likely I'll put it back in the miscellaneous binder that is in the regular binder. I also need to make like the placeholder cards that people have, so I don't hold on. Okay, is this still filming? Okay. Anyway, I was saying I need to make placeholders because I don't, or at least I didn't ever really keep cash at home. I mean, obviously there's some cash, but like not a lot, because I use credit cards. And you know, it makes me, I don't know, I don't like keeping a lot of money on hand. So I think what I'm gonna do is just make placeholders to put, you know, maybe like once a month I can replace the real cash with placeholders. That way I'm only keeping so much at, you know, on hand per month. That way, like, oops, sorry about that loud noise. I closed the lid. So I think maybe I'll do that. That'll make me feel a little bit better. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. And if you liked the video, please like, share, comment, subscribe. And if you also like Disney or you're saving for vacation, please let me know. You can put like, I don't know, fun emojis, like vacation emojis, you know, Disney inspired emojis, beach inspired emojis, whatever places you like to go on vacation. Yeah, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.